The US Museum of Nature Story, AMNH, has told it will not now army an occasion at that Brazil's lead Jair Bolsonaro was due to be honored. The museum drew hard critique for assenting to army a right at that Mr. Bolsonaro, who has advocated relaxation ecological policies, was planned to get a Man of the Year confer. Museum officials told the occasion would now be detained at a various position. They told how the museum in New York was the optimum position. The Brazilian American Camera of Trade, a non-profit non-governmental organization how promotes trading, invest and culture bonds among the two countries, employed the museum's Room of Sea Lifetime for its yearly gala to be detained on May 14. At the yearly occasion, the Camera gives out its Man of the Year awards. The year one of those prizes is departure to Mr. Bolsonaro, who was sworn in as Brazil's CEO on January 1. On its website, the organization told it had selected the distant right lead in acceptance of his firmly set out intent of encourage nearer business and tactful bonds among Brazil and the joint state and his company obligation to house a powerful and lasting association among the two nations. Early budget recipients of the confer include turned-on ex-U.S. CEO Draft Clinton and ex-New York Mayoress Michael Bloomberg. Environment activists and ecological organizations such as Greenpeace include denounced Mr. Bolsonaro as a risk to Brazil's ecological system. Largest of those opposed to possessing the museum army, the occasion sharpened to the CEO's plans to outdoor up components of the Amazon rainforest for growth, that they reasoned was not in compliance in the museum's mission statement. In a wireless interviewing on April 8, CEO Bolsonaro told he requested the U.S. to accede in a growth schedule for the Amazon area. He as well told how demarcations of native reserves hampered growth of the area and how he would eliminate them if he could discover a way to juridically do so. New York Mayoress Draft de Blasio told CEO Bolsonaro was a really hazardous humane creature. Mr. de Blasio said wireless plant WNYC. He's hazardous, not fair, since of his explicit racist and homophobic, but since he is sadly the man in the largest capacity to be capable to effect which happens in the Amazon departure striker. Scientists in bonds to the museum endangered to abandon if the occasion went front and lot done their wrath social on public print. A day after, and following nearly 3,000 human beings had annotated on the chirp, largest of them reflecting their anxiety above CEO Bolsonaro's ecological policies, the museum tweeted once again, "Thanks human beings for their thoughts." On Monday, the museum announced its judgment to revoke its host of the occasion. It is not yet precise wherever it will be detained. CEO Bolsonaro has not yet reacted to the changing of location.